name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. All right. So, and a welcome to your daily message for today, March, or why did I say March? February 18th. So the 18 as of 29, I feel like it's very, very important to connect to your spirit team today with the energy of the 1 and the 8. Because why? Because we are heavily co-creating today, collective. 2 plus 1 plus 8 is 11, plus the energetic year of 1, 1, 1, 1. We are still in the energy of the new moon. So we are creating. So make sure that your head and your heart is aligned with what your wishes, your hopes, and your dreams. Make sure that everything is lined up, okay? Don't be doing something out of ego. Do something from the heart, all right? So twos are always all about balance. So you have a choice, right? You always have a choice. I feel like we're completing karmic cycles because we just entered the Chinese New Year of the fire horse. So things are being purified. Karmic cycles are being completed. As within, so without. So the more balanced that you are, the more focused you are, the more connected to spirit you are. It is very, very important. All right. You're going to hear my cats in the background. They're arguing. All right. And I have the window open, so you may hear some outside noise as well. I usually always open the window when I burn sage, yeah. Well, there's sage in there too, but bay leaves because the smoke, and I don't want to set off the fire alarms. So that could be significant. Maybe that's something that has happened to you recently, or maybe you're going to hear some sort of alarm and it's going to alert you to maybe an incoming challenge or a tower moment, because we're still in that new moon energy. I do believe the new moon rolled over into Pisces, or will be rolling over into Pisces very shortly. And that's why I feel like it is very, very important today for the collective to use their intuition. Before you make any sudden movements or choices, take that step back and trust your intuition on what you need to do. Because you have a lot of people, because we're completing karmic cycles, you have a lot of people who want to come in and throw you off their path, especially if you have an extreme high calling like I do. All right. So I see I have me some viewers. Go ahead and double tap that thumbs up. Let me know that you like this channel and you are liking these messages so far. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and put that there. Right. So we're gonna start off with an Archangel Animal card. All right. You hear the kitties in the background. All right. Double tap that screen, please. I see I have me some viewers. It's greatly appreciated. All right, Spirit. So remember, 111. Your thoughts are very magical today with the trip ones. Where you put your focus, that's what you're creating. So make sure where you put your focus is in balance for what you are wishing for, you want to build. Just remember that. All right, let's pull it. Okay, eagle. Seize opportunities courageous. So you have an eagle coming through here. See the chakras, right? And on the bottom of the deck, we have the donkey. We had this card the other day. Keep your heart open no matter what. Archangels Mary and Gabrielle. Yeah, because there's some people who are coming in, trying to cause illusions, trying to hide the truth of a situation. Being an ass, that's what the donkey is about. Being an ass. Because why? Because you're at peace with something. Right? You are at peace with something. You're at peace with these, being in survival mode. You're understanding why everything happened. So lead is a powerful, peaceful warrior. Exactly. So, these are not dolphins, they are shark. So we are, I feel this is representing Pisces energy. See how that you got the light there? Like, open your heart. It's very, very important to see through whatever emotional illusion that this sneaky snake shark is trying to cast over you. All right. Wrong book. Eagle. All right, you two, cut it out. All right, so these magnificent birds come from Leucomate, the ascended aspect of Sirius, and have ascended into the fifth dimension frequency. Therefore, whether they are large or small, they have individual lives, no longer part of a group soul. Eagles are serenely over the world, revealing their true mastery of the air. So yeah, that's the new moon, with it being Aquarius, the air energy. While they spread keys and codes from Leucomate over places where the angels direct them, they teach about the power of serenity and control, which reminds us to relax and flow with the current of light. Eagles also fly with great courage directly into the storms and use the thermals as opportunities to fly higher. These impressive birds have incredible eyesight and focus it with intent and awareness as they seek their prey. So you could have somebody who is focusing on casting illusions, right? Focusing and preying on you, casting illusions. So be aware of that. All right. Again, trust your intuition, because this is being made aware. And with the new moon in Pisces, Pisces is about the hidden enemies, because we just went through the new moon of Aquarius, where this represents your community, the circle of people that you have around you. Pisces reveals the hidden enemies. As you watch the eagle fly high, you see his magnificence. This enables you to recognize your own ascended glory. This is a card of visionary who focuses with clarity and awareness on the objective. You're advised to be clear about what you want to achieve or manifest. Didn't I say that with that 111? Be very clear where you put your focus, your energy, and your intention, because that is manifesting with the 111 energy in the new moon, new year, fire energy. All right, so be careful with that. View it from the most enlightened perspective, so the intention is for the purpose of good. Be watchful and aware of everything that is happening. Yeah, because there is somebody out here who is kind of an illusion because they don't want you to see the truth of their body ass ways. All right. It's like a shark swimming around in your emotions, right? Because that's what sharks do. They swim in the ocean of emotions, right? They target other fish who are smaller than them for food. They prey on them. So you could have somebody who feels either you make them small, or maybe feels that they are above you, who is preying on you, who is doesn't want you to see the truth of who they are. Remember, the hidden enemy. But you have the higher perspective here. You can see it, right? So it's very important for you to trust your intuition. View it from the most enlightened perspective, that your intention is for the supreme good. Be watchful and aware of everything that is happening. Remain motivated so that when you are ready for action, you will move fiercely and tenaciously. Treat challenges and seemingly setbacks as opportunities to raise your game. Constantly remain calm, centered, and serene no matter what you are presented with. When you do this, you will always stand in your power. People will see your majesty and will respect and honor you and your vision. Be aware of your own divine splendor. So we don't want to be ego, but we want to be confident, because there's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. So we don't want to cross that line here. See, there's some sort of a, okay, people are working outside. All right, go ahead and close this real quick. All right. All right, so yeah. All right, so what are the crows warning us about today, Cliv? What are the crows warning us about? Um, Somebody could be trying to step on your toes and take your opportunity away as well. With the 111 energy, be very aware of intrusive thoughts. Be very aware of what thoughts are yours, what thoughts not. Be very aware of what you're feeling, what you are feeling, and what you may be feeling from somebody else. Because not only are you intuitive, but that psychic ability. So somebody could be trying to implant thoughts in your head, emotions like projecting upon you, right? Um, just to try to deter you off of what you want to manifest, shift your thoughts, so to speak, because today is very important in this new moon, new year, fire horse new year. All right, what are the crows warning the collective about? Risk. That card popped out, so we will keep it. Let me go ahead and cut these. Grief. On the bottom of the deck, yeah, being in survival mode. See the fox preying on the crow, right? The fox preying on the crow. So you do have somebody out there who is observing you, trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you in this survival mode. They don't want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They don't want you to find your way out of a situation. That's what the shark talks about, being in survival mode. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and read these two cards. Risk, because it popped out. I feel like it's very important. He needs to hear this. Okay, the clams on the rock were just too hard to resist, despite the raging waves, and threatened to pull the crow into the water, right? Threatened to pull the crow into that water. Somebody is projecting today. They're projecting an illusion of emotions. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups. They're projecting the illusion of emotion over you because they don't want you to see that you have options, right? They don't want you to see something, that they're trying to pull you into this water. Why? Because they are in this shark mode. The water, they are in the shark mode. Sharks prey on smaller fish. So they kind of feel like they're you. Like, you're an easy prey, right? You're like the small fish in the world of, in the world of emotions, the world of manifestations. Have you ever seen oh, wait a minute, wrong one. But the bird held its long enough to grab a piece of the clam meat. You may need to assess if the reward is worth the risk. And if it is, now may be the time to take a chance on something you desire. So I feel like that's the illusion that they are trying to cast upon you, keeping you in survival mode. It's not worth the risk, right? Cause you a lot of grief. Why? Because they want something to end. Or something has ended for them. One of the two. For anyone who has seen or experienced a crow funeral, it's apparent that crows make grieve. It is essential to allow yourself time to feel sadness for a loss, honor memory, and express your emotions. Healing begins the moment you confront the source of your pain. So with this card, you're being asked to seize an opportunity courageously. And then you have somebody who's projecting something that's too risky, right? You're going to drown. You're not going to make it, right? And that's because they want something to end for you. They want to keep you, like I said, in this survival mode. So it's up to you, right? And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you are definitely in the process of healing from being in this survival mode, but somebody doesn't like it. Somebody is not happy about it because maybe for some of the survival mode has ended and you already took the risk. Why? Because you've seen something from a higher perspective about prey. Somebody who is preying on you, preying on your downfall. This is somebody who's at a distance. Like I said, projecting, isolating you, making you feel isolated. Projection. Somebody from a distance who is preying on you is projecting this illusion over you because they don't want you to see the truth of who is. It's just never ending, right? And I don't know why, but I feel like they know that their time is limited. Let's take a look at this card. Yeah, they know time is limited. So you're being asked to keep your heart open no matter what and spread that heart healing with happiness, with joy, right? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. Justice. So make sure you stay balanced. It's very, very important. Don't give up. Yeah, Four of Gabrielle, because it's like telling you to stay stable because your for celebration is coming. And the reason why these people are projecting upon you, projecting this illusion upon you and preying upon you is because they know that your rewards are coming for the work that you put in. So that's why Archangel Raguel is coming through telling you don't give up, but release yourself from this burdensome situation of somebody preying on you, somebody keeping you in survival mode, somebody wanting you to see the way out of the situation. That is just an illusion. Knight of Gabrielle. We've been getting this card a lot. You already know what to do. Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition. You already know what to do. You've got justice on your side. You have Archangel Raguel, who is, trying to bring the situation back into balance. Somebody could be receiving their karma. Look, there's the illusion. Seven of Cups. Projecting that emotional illusion over you. Saying, oh, collective, you have no way out. You have no other choice but to stay where you're at. So you need to detoxify this emotion. You need to detoxify your aura. Make sure you keep yourself grounded because somebody is definitely projecting some sort of an emotion on you that you need to let go of so that you can bring yourself back into a state of balance with the 11 energy. You have at least 3 people who are doing it. I do see the 18 energy. And then we have the Queen of Ariel. But the Queen of Ariel in the upright position talks about being very mature, right? Being very mature. Like I said, there's that fine line between arrogance and confidence. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're very confident, you're very mature, you're very practical, stay in this energy and happy, being grateful, because you have the power to nurture yourself, to open your heart, and to send love. You're definitely going to have a reason to celebrate. I'm seeing 777 here. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. Three of Raphael and the four of God talks about celebration. For some of you, I feel like because yesterday it was very strong that divine masculine, divine feminine were coming together. I feel like today it's not about another person coming towards you. It's about finding that balance of your masculine and feminine energy within yourself and having a healthy relationship with who you are. By what? Taking care of yourself, detoxifying this projection energy. By staying in that state of balance. So I do see telling you to take that risk. Have the courage to take that risk, because if you do, you're going to be celebrating it. And other people are going to be grieving because why? Because they're going to be getting their karma. Yeah. So somebody could be sending you nightmares. Somebody could be all in their head. Somebody could have high anxiety. They could be very worried. Um, Maybe feeling a bit of guilt or regret because this situation is ending. This being in survival mode is ending. The sharks that are around you in your community, them hidden enemies, are being illuminated. Justice is coming for them. Right? Justice is coming. And we have that 18, which adds up to 9. So, I like whoever you are. Oh, yeah, Empress. You are a very wise old soul. A very wise old soul. Yeah, it is very, very important. Very important to stay balanced. Bring your masculine and feminine energy into that state of balance. Stand in your power, right? Stand in your power of intuition. Stand in your power of the Empress here, of your divine feminine. Trust your intuition, because the more you stand in your power of who you are, my empath, Empress, right? The more epiphanies you're going to get, right? Because things are going to be illuminated. You're a very old soul, very old soul. You are a star seed, and somebody does not like it. And somebody is very worried that you're going to find out the truth about what they were trying. Somebody could have been trying to dusty swap you. Mm-hmm. And what these people are, the truth is these people were casting, I feel, death spells. Now, don't say, oh, they're trying to kill me, because death doesn't mean literally trying to kill you, right? With the grief card here. This could literally be a death to your money, a death to your business, a death to love, um, a death to your higher self, trying to disconnect you from your spirit team, because these are all ways that they can prey on you and keep you in this Nine of Swords energy of worry, of anxiety, sending you nightmares, right? Believing that nothing can come true, because it says dreams that come true. So if somebody is sending you nightmares, they're really worried that you're going to find out the truth of where it came from, because you're illuminating that and you're bringing the answers to the collective. So you may be seeing, looking here like, okay, well, this is the only way out. But the divine is telling you, no, we're taking you in a different direction. There's another way out. It's safer to go that way. It's like a trickster energy, right? They're like trying to trick these people, like trying to catch them up, if that makes sense. So they're telling you, don't worry, because you're being guided in a different direction. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, your dreams have already told you that. You've already got that epiphany within you. So I feel like you need to keep it hush hush. So it's very important to keep your masculine and feminine energy in check today. Don't allow your ego to over your intuition, because Angel Gabrielle is bringing that download to you, that epiphany to you. There's a divine place. Yeah. This is somebody who's in their devil energy. And they plan. And what they made this, it's like they invested a lot of time and energy in this plan to have some sort of darkness, to keep you in that cage, to keep you in this illusion. Yeah. Why? Because of jealousy. They looked at you, you're attractive. You because you can go after what you want. You attract people, places, and situations to you because you're very kind. You're very empathetic. Your energy vibrates very high. hmm And you're being shown here this different direction. Archangel Metatron is showing it to you. And these people are going to see you move right into your, I was seeing 79 coming through here. 1979 could be significant. Yeah, you put in the work, you put in the hard time, you put in the work here. See the angel pointing at that book? Some of you may need to write a book. That may be what your next, maybe go back to school, do some training. Um, yeah, that angel is really, like, she's pointing at something. So, you know what I say? Look, a stack of books beside her. So, this is what I say. If you want a specific message for yourself, go pick up a book. If you have a book, I don't know if everybody reads books, but if you go pick up a book and just randomly open something up and then read what is on that page or what jumps out at you. And that is a specific message from your angels about something that you are working on or what your next is, because we are being given our next step now in this new year, in this new moon energy. We are being given our next step. That angel is pointing it out. See how he's sitting there and he's looking, but his mouth is closed? And these people are worried because they're not going to know what it is, because the divine is taking you in a totally new direction. I don't know, but I see that magic carpet ride energy. All right. Queen of Wands, my Empress. So be patient and make this plan, because you are surrounded by angels. You have Gabriel, Ariel, Jophiel, Metatron, Jeremiah, Uriel, Raziel, Gabriel, Raguel, Uriel, Raphael, Archangel Michael. You are surrounded by your angels. So that's what I recommend, right? Another thing I'm getting too is you're writing in your Akashic records. You're writing in your destiny. We have Venus and Mars here. And I do believe that they are conjunct. I'm not exactly sure when, but they are conjunct. So if you want to know something about your destiny, you want to look at your rising sign. That'll tell you what is destined for you. So this person wants to keep you focused in this survival mode. They want to keep you in this anxiety. So be aware if you just randomly, or you just randomly all of a sudden are feeling depressed or feeling woo woo, or feeling worried, or feeling maybe regret or guilty, or I feel the strong energy of worry that's being projected upon you. And you need to clear it out, because they're just trying to keep you in this energy of confusion so that you don't take that next step. Right? They want to keep you in this dark energy. They want to keep you in this dark place, this survival mode, codependency, addiction, this mental addiction. Somebody also may be worried about with where's it at here? With the Chariot, the Hermit, and Justice. Somebody may be worried about going to jail, getting incarcerated. So for some of you, you may have to go to court. For some of you, you may have to get a protection from abuse against somebody. And they could be worried about that. For some of you, it could be some sort of addiction that you need to detoxify. All right, so let's go ahead and finish off this reading. So I do feel, if that's the case, that you do up in court, look, it's in the upright position. Things will turn out your way. Don't worry. Okay? Because the Hermit talks about a detective. Excuse me. I can't rebuke any attacks on my throat chakra. Cancer rebuke any attacks on my throat chakra. Cancer rebuke any attacks on my throat chakra. This often, the Chariot often talks about that police car. Connecting with music. For some of you, you may be connecting with music. Maybe you're channeling some sort of a song. Yeah. Definitely need to trust your vibes. Absolutely. All right, we're going to shuffle this again. Pisces also does connect with the music, like the artist. This could be industry. You could be connected to some sort of an industry, some sort of an artist, somebody who makes music, something along lines. So we have Libra, we have Cancer, we have Virgo, we have Capricorn, we have Aquarius, we have Capricorn, Virgo, we have Aries, we have, there's Virgo, we have this and Libra coming through here. Trustworthy friends. Yeah, you need to take the step. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, you need to take a step back, listen to your intuition as to whether or not you can trust this person that's coming towards you. Yeah, definitely trust your intuition, because Archangel Raziel is showing something. You're getting that epiphany. Your new beginning is here. We have the mother, unconditional love. So make healthy choices today. It's very, very important. You are supported by your spirit team. You need to honor your feelings, honor your intuition, because you're manifesting miracles today. And you are being asked to take that risk, take that faith, right? Because you are definitely, with the new year, um, manifesting a brand new beginning. So do not worry. So that, absolutely take that step back. Ask your angels as to whether or not to trust this person, and trust your intuition before you take some sort of a risk. And because if there's any songs coming through, or if you're listening to music, that could come through as well. The answer could come through that. Or, like I said, the books. Your answer could come through if you pick up a book, just open it to a random page. Guidance. This card is a reminder to laugh at your troubles and take them lightly. Invoke Archangel Gabriel to center yourself in his pure white so that you absorb the keys and codes of the ascension qualities he carries. And that is, if I can find her here. All right, Empress, where are you hiding at? Right here. The Empress. Then open yourself to the angels of Orion, who come to you when you connect to, well, it's the hedgehog. Their sonics, even through you, may not be able to hear them, will enable you to rise above your past, create a happy, joyous, love-filled future. Remember that you too can profoundly affect those around you when you fill your aura with white light. So you definitely need to cleanse that aura. Where's it at here? 7 of Cups. I got like a mess here. Yeah, you definitely need to cleanse your aura. It enables you to laugh and see higher possibilities, and that is why the eagle is coming through. You all become harmless. You are invited to take yourself and your loved ones into a relaxed, peaceful world full of fun and laughter. So the best thing that you can do is just laugh at the situation. And that's what, that is just the best. You can only see the humor in it. Because if you laugh at the situation, it's triggering to them because they don't like it. They don't like it. Yeah, definitely laugh and then move on. Move into a calmer state. Because that's what they want you to do. They always want you to be on the lookout. They always want you to be looking over your shoulder. To always be prepared for the other shoe to drop. So you have nobody to please yourself. This could be a pattern that's being revealed. Yeah, there's the idea that's coming in. You're definitely getting some sort of a download that it's going to take you in a different direction. Because the same direction that you're going in it's just keeping you stuck. Because these people are watching you. Right? They're heavily watching you. They're being very sly, very cunning. Observing your every move. So the divine is coming in and taking you, putting you on that magic carpet ride and taking you in a totally different direction, out of their sight, out of their view. So you need to trust the process here. And they are not going to be happy. Yep. So you definitely need to see something from a different perspective. Neptune's involved. Neptune and Saturn are conjunct. They're going to be conjunct in 0 degrees Aries. That's the masculine energy. The 0 degrees talks about taking that risk. It's the Fool card. Take the risk. Yeah, there's definitely a change in direction. Right? And you have a mother figure who could be on the other side, who is guiding you. I feel like this person has heard your prayer. I don't know why I just heard beloved ancestor. So be open to the message. Ground your energy. I also believe that I think Venus, don't hold me to this, you can look it up. I think Venus and Mars may be in Pisces too, because I think that they're conjunct, because the sun is about to move into Pisces. Don't hold me to that though. And there's like so many conjunctions going on. If you watch my moon readings yesterday, got Uranus square, which is that shocking moment, that aha moment. So something is going to come as a shock to you. And I feel like for some of you, it could very well be a good shock that is going to make you go in a different direction. Because I feel like what the shock is who the hidden enemy is, who has been preying on you all along, casting illusions over you, projecting upon you. And I feel like this is a hater. A hater who is standing in this devil-like energy, trying to aid you. So for some of you, you literally could be detoxing demons, the 7 deadly sins, breaking generational curses. We have 2 cards of detoxing. So some of you could be detoxing demon, literally, breaking generational curses, which is beautiful. And I am proud of you, because I'm telling you, if you've walked the journey that I have walked, and this is your story too, you definitely can generational curses. You may have had to pay a very hard karma these last 9 years. And I feel like Spirit is patting you on the back saying, congratulations, you did it. Look, 7 deadly sins. 7 of Raphael, 7 of Cups. Sloth, envy, gluttony, wrath, lust, greed. There's another one. That's what I feel. You're breaking generational curses. And you're detoxing these demons. Bringing yourself into a state of balance. Congratulations, collective. I love you guys. I gotta go. And I will talk to you later.